Hello and welcome to a new Scale 500 news video here on the channel. A few weeks ago I was at the Amsterdam Aviation Collectors Fair, the biggest fair of its kind in Europe, if not the world. And I had the opportunity to chat with Matt, one of the organizers of the AACF. And I think it is important to recognize the people behind the AACF because they're not just creating this fair where we can go and find interesting and awesome aircraft models. No, they are also creating a space where the community can come together, where people can meet up, have some fun and just enjoy their hobby together. And that deserves a lot of praise because there goes so much work into creating these fairs, much more than we do see. They are there days in advance to set it up and of course working weeks and months in advance to actually organize it all. And then when we have all left and are happy with our aircraft models, they are still there and then also again taking everything apart. And I think that really does deserve some recognition. But with no further ado, let's head into the interview and hear it from one of the organizers himself. So Matt, thanks for taking the time. AACF 2025, bigger than ever?
Much bigger, yeah. We've got, I don't even know, like 300 square meters extra, 500. It's a whole extra hall. We've got about 60 tables more than last year, I reckon, which is about 100 tables more than we had 2 years ago.
What's been the feedback about that?
It's been massive. People walk in here and they get lost. We've heard a lot of people saying they would love for it to be 2 days just because there's so much to see and so much to do. Yeah, people are quite entertained, quite surprised, positively so, and we're really happy to provide.
I think I heard over the PA system 1,500 visitors?
Over 1,500, that's a minimum.
Is that a record? Or?
That's definitely a new record, yeah. So up to this point, so this is our 7th edition. And up to this point, we've broken the record of visitors every year. And obviously, we plan on keeping that train going.
Very good. What's been the toughest part in setting up for this year or in general today?
So a lot of preparation work goes into getting this thing set up from the get-go. Like even now, once this is finished, we'll have maybe a month of break before we start doing things for the next one again. Well, technically, we've already done a lot of things for the next one because we've made the posters, the flyers, the banners. A lot of that has already been done. But the actually hardest part is the physical building up of the whole thing because there's just the 4 of us. And there is over 360 tables here and we have to set all of them up and every table, it's heavy, man. I'm completely knackered.
Well, I can just say, I'm sure I'm speaking in this case for all people in the community. We really appreciate it. It's a great event, and you've done really well once again this year. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you. Be sure to thank the others as well, because we're a team after all.